guys, I was just about to start my watering for this evening and I thought it's been quite a while since I did a kitchen garden video. There's lots going on here. I've just been busy as well and I haven't managed to film it. We've had a really hot spell the last few days, which I'm sure you're having too, so I have needed to do lots of watering, but things are really progressing, so let me show you how I'm doing. So I've got my excess fruit bushes in there, which I think you've seen before. I haven't yet planted the curry plant that I got from the show, and I've got extra parsley that my mum sent to me here, and then these ones are lavender cuttings from my neighbour. They've not all taken, but I'm giving them a go. I want to plant quite a lot of lavender around where the wheelie bins and things are, because it's just kind of an unsightly area and I think that might make it smell nice. Also in this area down here I've got lots of tomato plants and they're getting a bit too big now for these pots. I didn't have room for them to go out into the plot and I thought I would keep them, maybe pass them along to someone, but I haven't been able to, so I need to make a decision about what I'm going to do with them. And then over here, this is my strawberry bed. I got some more of these support canes from Wilkinson's, but they've kind of fallen down a lot. And there's a few strawberries in here, but the wood lice seem to be getting them as well. I don't know if that's a problem from having the wood chip or just wood lice like strawberries, but I think I'm hoping that next year I'll get more in there because the runners are now starting to spread out. These frames that I've got down here on the floor, I'm hoping to put around the tomatoes. This vinyl like lining underneath is really annoying me. It's really slippy with the stones on top of it. And now I'll take you through into the main bit of the plot. So the arch is still standing, but as you can see the patty pan squash isn't really climbing it. Although there are flowers starting to come on it, so maybe it's going to fruit before it climbs, I'm not sure. As we go up through the arch I will show you where I've put my tomatoes in. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to fall over though. I put marigolds in here as a sacrificial plant, and towards this end of the bed the marigolds are doing really well, and towards the further end you can see they've been really eaten, but I think a lot of slugs come through from like the weeds and things next door. Tomatoes themselves are doing okay there. Some of the leaves of them are curling a little bit, and I think I've got a bit of an aphid problem. This has only really started in the last couple of days. I thought they were just thirsty because it's been so hot, but it does look like you've got quite a lot of aphids. I've got quite a lot of aphids on there. The rhubarb is starting to take off, which is really nice, and I've put in over across at the back, that's next year's purple sprouting broccoli. A few things bolted before I was expecting them to. One was my rocket, which is the kind of yellowy stuff on the floor, and also the wasabi rocket, which was really nice. It just didn't last for very long, so I've already pulled those out. And the spinach has bolted, and that's going to be a job for the next few days. And coming down from the spinach along this fine row here, I've got some parsley that really needs thinning, and then I've got some purslane in here. I'm not really that enamoured with the flavour of this. I've been taking a few leaves for salads, but usually I have spinach or rocket as the base for my salads, which is very powerful flavour, and the purslane seems to get lost. I've got some Mizuna here. I did a whole order from Rocket Seeds, I think it's the company's called, and these came as plug plants. This is my cucumber, which I think is pretty hungry. It's gone very yellow. We have had one cucumber from it and I thought it was very bitter. Apparently that's to do with the not taking the male flowers off, so that's something I'm going to have to look out for in the future. The sweet corn bed is doing well, and there's just the one spaghetti squash at the moment, but I did replant them and some smaller ones are coming up, so the spaghetti squash is snaking through them. And then a lot of them now have also got beans starting to run up them. That's the brulotto beans, so they're doing well. I'm happy with that. Another thing I ordered from Rocket, I think it's Rocket Gardens, was cabbages. I did film when everything arrived, so I'll try and put together an unboxing video of how it was all packed. So I ordered these cabbages, and they're the ones that I ordered specifically because Trevor wants to make kimchi with them, so I'm hoping they grow up and do quite well. And then the rest of the garden, I've got potatoes here, so you can see this long grass at the back where the slugs and things are coming from. And then I've got runner beans going up these canes here, and there's some stocks planted around them. Not all of the runner beans came up, so I replanted some, and that's the smaller ones, and they're doing quite well too. And then in the middle there is blue Hubbard squash. The peas, which are at the back there, are kind of over now, and they've gone very yellow and they're starting to dry out. but we've been eating them today. My niece was here, which is what all these discarded pea pods are from. She really enjoyed them, so that was good. And then this wigwam, I've got another blue Hubbard squash at the bottom, and then there's blue lake beans growing up around this. Not all of the beans took, and I replanted them and they haven't all come back. And I planted radishes around the ring of this one. Only I forgot that I'd done that, and then I hoed, so I think I disturbed a lot of the seeds. So when the radishes started coming up, I was kind of surprised because I'd forgotten that I put them in there. Now I've remembered, we have been picking them and they've been nice in salads. We've got quite a lot going on at the moment to make quite a substantial evening garden salad, which I've been really enjoying. And then at the very back, the nasturtiums are doing great. I've put sunflowers in there I don't know how many times, and they just keep getting eaten. And I wasn't expecting too much from the fruit bushes, but they are doing all right. There's some black currants on the black currants there, and there's not as much going on the other ones, but you might get some fruit. They really were just sticks when I put them in, so well, that's fine. If they don't do too much this year, that's not a problem. So this is how the plot is at the moment. I have finished with my college course now, so I'm hoping to get more time to do updates from out here. It is so nice just having it on the doorstep, especially like an evening this evening where I have to come out and water, and it takes quite a while. It's good to be close to home to do that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.